Two family lawyers that are both located out there. That's where we're going to find right now Jody Goldberg with Fox 5 in New York. Jody, this story keeps on developing right now. What are you hearing down on the ground in New York about it?
Not only is it developing, it's developing really quickly. I got up here, I was ready to talk about one thing, and just in a snap, the coroner's report came out. As you mentioned, they're ruling the death of Gabby Petito as a homicide, pending the final autopsy results to learn a little bit more about what happened here. But here in New York, that's where both attorneys are. In Northport, Florida, an investigation was underway. Brian Laundrie, Gabby's fiance, still missing, as there are many unanswered questions.
Take this Woodfield.
A ground and aerial search got underway Tuesday morning as police and federal agents picked up where they left off in the manhunt for Brian Laundrie. With the K-9 team in tow, they're sifting through another part of the 25,000-acre Carlton Reserve. It's just over 20 miles from Laundrie's home in Northport, Florida.
Terrain's very difficult. Essentially, 75% of it's underwater. And other areas that are dry, we're trying to clear.
Laundrie, who's been named a person of interest in Gabby Petito's disappearance, was reported missing to police this past Friday and allegedly went to the nature reserve to go hiking. On Monday, the Laundrie family home was officially deemed a crime scene as the FBI spent much of the day gathering boxes of evidence, including Laundrie's external hard drive. Northport police also had his Mustang towed. Laundrie and Petito first set out on their cross-country road trip from Blue Point, Long Island back in July, documenting their travels on social media.
We've just been fighting this morning.
As we reported, the couple was stopped by police in Utah on August 12th, and we're learning more about the state of their relationship. A worried bystander called 911 after he claimed Laundrie was seen hitting Petito before she vanished. Court documents released Monday show Gabby's mother noticed more and more tension between her daughter and Laundrie. Her mom also questioned the last text message sent from her daughter's phone referencing Gabby's grandfather, Stan, a name her mom says she never called him. An autopsy to determine the exact cause of death is scheduled for today. In the meantime, strangers and friends have been bringing flowers and candles to a field just outside City Hall in Northport to honor the 22-year-old. In Blue Point on Long Island, teal ribbons are being placed throughout the community as a show of support for the family.
We just feel like she lived here and this is her community.
And now, once again, for those of you just watching now, Gabby Petito's death, as per the Grand Teton coroner, ruled a homicide. Those remains found over the weekend were hers. Shocking news, especially as so many people have been following this investigation all along. Just very surprising.
Yeah, Jody, also pretty quick results, as we know the autopsy was being performed just today by the Teton County Coroner's Office. I have a few other questions for you pertaining to what's going on in New York right now. We know that there was a search warrant executed at the house of the sister of Brian Laundrie. Is that correct?
Yes, a search warrant was executed at his sister's house as well as his parents' house in Northport, Florida. As I mentioned earlier, police spent much of the day yesterday going in and out, bringing out boxes of evidence. Among the evidence, Brian's external hard drive. They also towed his Mustang. So those are just some of the things. But here on Long Island, I wanted to just point out, on Long Island here in New York, blue teal ribbons are on the trees and poles in memory of Gabby, but also the two attorneys representing both families in the case. We have Brian Laundrie's family attorney and then also Gabby Petito's family attorney. Both of them did not offer any comment today specific to the case, and it's unclear of when they'll make a statement moving forward. Brian Laundrie's attorney was going to hold a press conference today at 1 o'clock in Hauppauge, that's on Long Island, but late last night he called that off after he said he spoke with the FBI. Very interesting. No other details provided.
And no indication of when we possibly could be hearing from the family or the attorney?
No indication. The family, Gabby Petito's family, has been asking for us to respect their privacy, and so that's what we've been doing. They kind of left it as, we'll let you know when we're ready to talk, and that's what we're doing, giving them some time to grieve, as this is just such an awful story.
All right, Fox 5's Jody Goldberg reporting live for us in New York City as of right now. We appreciate you, and as this story changes, I'm sure you'll come back on the show, that's for sure.
For sure, thank you.